Hi everyone, how are you? Welcome back to another episode of All Signs. We're going to take a look at what's in store for you for the last half of April, and that means we are officially looking at eclipse season. Ooh, our first eclipse in Aries in quite some time, at least where the North Node's been there. It hasn't been there since 2004 through 2006. So think back to that time frame and what could have been going on for you. You might see some similar themes coming up. They would absolutely be somewhat more evolved from then, but we have this Aries eclipse, solar eclipse, happening at the 29th degree of Aries. It's literally 11 minutes away from being in Taurus. And the main planet that is causing a lot of tension on this eclipse is Pluto. So the interesting thing here is that we have very Plutonian energies coming up on what is supposed to be a new moon, right? The solar eclipse is always a new moon, and that means new beginnings, but we're in Aries, and that's also the first sign of the zodiac. This, however, is happening at the last degree, almost at the last minute of that degree, which acts as a crisis. That particular degree always represents crisis before the new beginning happens. So, like I was mentioning on the Alchemy call on Sunday, often if we think about how a baby is born, before it can actually come out into the world, it has to go through a bit of the trauma of going through the birth canal and being pushed out. And it can be very traumatic and it can feel like a crisis because you're leaving one world and entering a brand new one. And that's kind of what's happening here. However, with eclipses, remember, you're never going to find out exactly what's going on at around this time. There's going to be certain things that are catalyzed, initiated here, and they're going to play out over the next 6 months for many of you. Solar eclipses do tend to play out for about 6 months. The lunar eclipse in Scorpio that's coming up in a few weeks next month, which I'll get into later, that one will probably be felt over 3 months. So what we have here is, you guys might be feeling this. This is why I put out some of these videos, talked about this, and I just recorded another podcast that I'm going to put out next week, talking about this idea of death and this transformational process that happens and what happens through the death process and what emerges, and really facing the end, facing the darkness, the finality just before the new beginning actually happens. So for many of you, you might be feeling like there's a new initiation happening here. But there's at the same time, there might be some big change happening. There's very powerful change. Pluto is all about power. And so there could be some very powerful change that is catalyzing you to start something new. But in order to, it's going to maybe come with some discomfort on the mild end. For some of you, it may feel like an actual crisis of what actually has to happen in order to get this new beginning. Aries represents our physical body. It represents our motivation, our inspiration. It represents how we're going to show up in the world. It represents your own personal identity as an individual. It's about taking new risks, going out on a brand new adventure. So all of these themes are going to be playing up, but through Pluto really forcing that energy, because it is really squaring the nodes and it's squaring the new moon and the sun in Aries. So it'll be interesting to see what comes up here. Now, what else is playing out this month, the day after, on the 21st? So the solar eclipse is on the 20th, on the 21st. Well, for some of us, it'll be on the 19th, 19th, 20th, depending on where you are in the world. But then on the 21st, Mercury is going retrograde, our favorite planet going retrograde. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm already seeing some of the effects of Mercury. So I think this is going to be another potent Mercury retrograde. That doesn't always mean it's a bad thing. I just want to say that. The Mercury going retrograde is happening right on top of Uranus in Taurus. So that particular theme is really going to be important here when it comes to what is this Mercury retrograde going to bring forward for you. And also there's going to be something that you're going to have to go back, review, reflect, redo, relook at, reassess. Something is going to happen there, but it's going to come from possibly a very unexpected way. It could come in a very revolutionary way. There could be some revolutionary process happening through this Mercury retrograde for you. You might be setting yourself free, but in order to do so, you've got to go back and look at a few things that you've missed. And of course, Taurus represents our money, right? It represents our finances, how you make your money from your job. It also represents your values. It represents your resources. It represents your food and your stability, your security. So it also represents your luxury items and all that. So because this is kind of happening in a money sign, there could be some things that you maybe need to relook at and readjust so that you don't get taken by surprise, so that you aren't going to have these sudden things that show up that you're not prepared for with that Uranus energy. Potentially, for some of you, it just could be something actually really beneficial. Could be a really good surprise. Uranus energy, you just never know what you're going to get and what you're going to get. I would say that if you're a Cancer or a Pisces, or you're a Virgo or Capricorn, you're probably going to benefit from the Mercury retrograde quite well. Like it's probably going to go, it'll be less crazy. It'll be less daunting, so to speak, just because you're going to be receiving sextiles or trines to your sign. And when it comes to the solar eclipse in Aries, I would say that if you're at the beginning of a fixed sign, so if you were born or your ascendant is at the 0 degrees to 3 or 4 degrees of Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius, or if you're at the very end of the cardinal signs, Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn, you guys are going to be feeling this solar eclipse the most. It's going to be hitting you hard. So, yeah, that's what I got to say. I think that's all I got to say right now. I would also say, actually, before we get into it, is that because the eclipses are coming up and they do play out for 3 to 6 months, this might be a really good time that you want to look and see what's coming up. How do I prepare for the eclipse energy? What's this energy kind of bringing up? And that's where that soul alignment karmic release service that I have might be really beneficial to some of you right now. I've left the link in the description below. So if that's something that you're really feeling, if the readings really resonate, I would highly suggest that might be a really good one to look at going into the summer, because there's some big changes happening here with this Aries eclipse. And then the Scorpio one that's coming up, it's all about releasing karma. It's releasing, letting go. It's that death energy again, right? It's a full moon. It's illumination. And so there's something, I've been feeling this quite a bit. And I know many other people that I've talked to have been feeling this, but it's just like really kind of shedding and releasing and all of that. And that's why I put that video out this morning. If you haven't seen it, I highly suggest you do, on death, destiny, and the guardian of the gate. So without further ado, I think that's a good enough astrology rundown for right now. Actually, I will say this. Pluto on May 1st is going to be going retrograde. Okay, so this planet Pluto is playing a huge role right now. Pluto is in our faces, and Pluto is what? The most intense planet out there. It just amplifies everything. And when Pluto goes retrograde, it doesn't go quietly. In fact, everything gets amped up. Everything Plutonian gets amped up in a retrograde. So again, I would say, if you're interested in the karmic release soul alignment service, what I'll do is I'll look at how Pluto is going to be affecting you, because Pluto is playing a big, strong role here. Okay, I think that's good. So these readings are general. They're general, so please do not take them on if they're not resonating with you. Never give your power away to a reading. And have fun. Have fun in the chat. Let's see what comes through. and let's go for it. Okay. And remember, if you really resonate and you feel you want to go deeper and you need your own personal reading, you can book with me on my website. All the links are in the description below. All right, fire signs, you guys are first. We got our Aries solar eclipse coming up, and so Aries, Leo, and Sag, you are first. Let's find out what is in store for my fire signs for the last half of April. What do they need to know? What is going to be the theme of their reading, and what is going to be their potential challenge here? And I'm using my Alchemy, my Wild Unknown Alchemy deck to do this. Okay. What is the main theme here for my fire signs? What is the main theme here for my fire signs? Okay. And what is the potential challenge they may face? What is a potential challenge that they may face during this time, the last half of April? Ooh, powerful energy, fire signs. Okay, so you have the conjunction as the main theme of your reading. So this is about two energies coming together, colliding. And so this is truly about bringing something together. But the one energy that's really come through prominently, just as soon as I saw this card, was this idea of amplification by two. So in an energy field, you have your energy field and you've got your power, but when someone else comes in to your energy field and you're both in a certain resonance, the field gets so big, right? It amplifies out even further. And so there's something about expanding with another, or expanding with another energy, when two energies come together, they're going to make a really powerful field here to work within. The issue or the potential challenge you have is the great work. So I'm wondering if you're gearing up to do something pretty big, or this is a big deal. It's not just a small project. This has bigger ties to it. It has perhaps bigger consequences, but at the same time, also greater rewards, more to gain from it. Let me see what's coming up through the book here. Oh. Attention, devotion, vocation. The magnum opus shimmers in the distance, promising purpose, achievement, and understanding. So yeah, I feel like you're really going for something. I feel like fire signs, you're really wanting to, it's in a way like you're leveling up, but it's bigger than that. It's like you're really putting yourself out there. This is a big deal. When will our efforts be recognized? When will we get there? Amidst pressure and expectations, we come to realize each alchemist's life is an accumulation of moments in which attention is placed upon a subject within the laboratory. The artist draws a single line, the poet scribes a single word, the rose forms a single leaf. This card reminds us that the alchemical garden grows from seeds tended to by devoted hands and the grace of sun, water, and earth. You cannot force the great work. You cannot claim it or complete it. This card arrives to whisper words of encouragement. You are in the right place. Okay, so if you've been doubting yourself, again, this just goes back to the message I just put out this morning. It's like, don't get yourself so fixated on the finality of something, like the big bang, so to speak. Like, there's so much available in the little things, the little changes that are occurring. And when we're talking about an alchemical process, there are always little changes that are happening that before like the big final change happens. So just keep that in mind. Don't discourage yourself. Don't think that what you're doing isn't paying off or it isn't making any difference. I think that that's going to be what the main challenge is here for you fire signs, is that you're feeling like you're putting in effort, but you're not seeing actually where it's manifesting or how it's being produced. Okay, so let's go into the tarot and find out what do we need to know here for fire signs. We need to know about their past. We have the King of Coins in reverse. We have the Strength card in reverse. We have the Death card in reverse. Okay. Let me just move this over here. What is coming into the present moment for fire signs? The Knight of Cups in reverse. I can see now why the great work is the challenge. The Moon in reverse, but a pretty good one to get in reverse. The Ace of Wands in reverse. Oh, fire signs. Are you feeling backwards? Are you feeling like you're going backwards? The Justice card upright coming into your future. The Palace of Coins in reverse. And the Emperor upright. All right, bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Coins, and underneath that, the Five of Swords in reverse. Okay, so there's an agreement coming here. There's some sort of reciprocity, two energies that are ready to, if it feels like there's been tension or there's been disagreements, not just seeing eye to eye, can't get on the same page. It feels like that might be shifting. Because this card is telling me that the whole reason why this reading's happening is that there's finally mutual energies coming together, which I love when we talk about the conjunction as the main theme of your reading here. Okay, so in the past, you have your King of Coins in reverse, the Strength card in reverse, and the Death card in reverse. Okay, this is for some of you, finances has been an issue, not feeling stable, not feeling very secure here. For some of you, as a result, you haven't been able to show up in other areas of your life the way you've wanted to or the way you've promised, perhaps. And I want to say that it feels like it's been daunting. It's been kind of wearing you down. But there's also something here that with the Death card in reverse, it's telling me that you're not ready to let go of something. You're not ready to let go of something. And it's been trying on you. Like there's definitely been a lot of effort, but I think it's also been feeling like, I don't know, is this even going to work? Where is this going? Kind of energy. Now in your present energies, we have the Knight of Cups in reverse, the Moon in reverse, and the Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay. It feels like this Knight of Cups energy, it's almost like what I'm getting is this energy feels almost like a retreat, but a purposeful retreat of holding emotions back or not ready to fully move forward with them or express them. Maybe not ready to move forward with the heart guiding yet in whatever it is that you're doing. However, something's getting revealed here. In the heart of your spread, you have the Moon in reverse, which is saying there's something's going to become very clear in the last half of April. If you've needed answers, it feels like they're going to show up. And it's going to be about a beginning that you would be really excited about, but it's been feeling very delayed. It hasn't really taken off yet. So definitely going to get some answers there. Now in your future energies, we have the Justice card, the Palace of Coins in reverse, and the Emperor. Interesting. So I like this energy because, again, like I said, with the great work, there's something big here happening. And there's definitely like, a bossing up kind of energy, like really taking the reins of whatever it is that you need to, being in control, but in a very powerful way. The only thing I would say is that with the Palace of Coins in reverse is saying that you may not have all of the support that you need in your environment to be doing all of this. However, you do have the Justice card, which says things are going to be very fair and balanced. There might even be some sort of agreements or contracts that are coming in. And I would say that it all looks like it's going to be kind of working out in your favor. However, for some reason, there's a lack of stability or support in your surroundings. Now, it could be financial. It just could be feeling secure in general. It may even just feel like things don't have, I don't know, it just couldn't be the outside influence of the world. Like things just aren't stable right now. And it might just be, well, okay, that's interesting. It might actually be propelling this forward. That's an interesting message. So even though this is typically not the greatest energy, it could be a catalyst for bringing forth everything. So, okay, let's go into the clarifiers and find out what's kind of going on here. So tell me about the Six of Coins as the overall energy, please. What is the Six of Coins? Can I please get some more information? Okay, we have the Lovers card coming up. Well, there might be some relationship stuff going on here for some of you. Okay, we have the Hangman, or big decisions to be made. The Lovers is also about big decisions. And oh, look at that. The Five of Swords in reverse again when it's underneath your Six of Coins. There's been a bit of a stalemate, so to speak. A pause here with you and another person. Again, doesn't have to be a romantic partner, or it's a pause on a decision that you really need to make. You've needed to really review something. Something needs to be looked at in a bit of a different perspective. But in doing so, though, it's created some sort of harmony. It's relieved some of the tension, and it's allowing for things to come together. So I don't know what's happened here, fire signs, but what tension has been relieved, or there's been like a peace offering or some sort of peace treaty in that way, that's kind of really allowing the energies to move forward in a very balanced and reciprocal way. So let me see what this King of Coins in reverse in your past is about. Okay, so we have the Fool in reverse. What is this King of Coins about? Tell me about this King of Coins, please. Okay, the Ace of Pentacles. What else can I know about this King of Coins? And the Seven of Wands in reverse. Whew. You're tired. You're tired, fire signs. Or you're dealing with someone who's very tired. But it feels like you have been very busy. It also feels like, again, I feel like you've been tending to something and working very hard, possibly even overtime. Like when I say overtime, like way more hours than you're used to. And it's because I feel like you're trying to get something off the ground. There is definitely either a new money opportunity or a new job opportunity or just a new beginning here that you're kind of like, it could be even just a new twist on how you're working, something that's going to ultimately bring in more stability here for you. It's also, though, with the Fool card in reverse, it feels like this is big. It feels like, because to have the Ace of Pentacles is one thing, but the Fool as well, it just feels like, I wonder if some of you are playing it a little safe too, like feeling like you've got to like really, you're not just haphazardly going into it. You're kind of taking your time to really dot your I's and cross your T's with this one. At the same time, though, it's exhausting you. It's taking a lot of your energy. with that Seven of Wands in reverse. I'm getting this, like, I'm tired. It's not that you don't have the energy to keep fighting, but you're getting depleted is what it feels like. Tell me about the Strength card. Tell me about the Strength card in reverse, please. Yeah, okay, we have the Five of Wands in reverse. There's definitely been some conflict, possibly internal conflict. Oh, look at that. Oh, okay. We have the Emperor in reverse. There's you, and then the Queen of Cups. Okay. I wonder if it's you, fire signs, that's just been trying to get something here. Well, no, I know it's been you that's trying to get this going. But there's been something you've been internally conflicted over, and it could be someone you care about deeply. It could be something that your heart's trying to guide you towards, and you may feel conflicted. It's like you could be feeling like you've got to go in one direction, but your heart or your intuition may be pulling you in another. Because I see that you're not feeling totally in control right now. Like, or at least I should say in the past. This is all in the past here. And the Five of Wands in reverse is just giving me internal conflict. Like you're just conflicted about something on the inside. And it's been wearing you down. It's been wearing you down here with the Strength card in reverse. Okay, tell me about the Death card in reverse. Okay, we have the Justice card, the Three of Swords in reverse, and the Page of Wands in reverse. It feels like in the past there was a need to maybe repair something that was either hurtful or painful. I want to say it took the wind out of your sails is what I'm getting from the Page of Wands in reverse. About something that had an opportunity to kind of go somewhere maybe, but something I feel you didn't want to let go of it. Like you weren't ready to let go of this. You didn't feel like it was over. And I think there was a need to try to make things right with the Justice card here. How do we get, again, like this, it's this idea of getting on the same page seems to be the theme here, especially when you have a conjunction, you know, like coming together. How do we meet in the middle? How do we move forward together where both parties, in whatever way this is coming across, feel like are benefiting? Tell me about this Knight of Cups in reverse coming into the present moment for the last half of April. What is this Knight of Cups in reverse? Okay, we have the Seven of Swords in reverse. There's your Ace of Wands. And the Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay. There's something you're not fully confident about just yet. I do see that there's going to be I want to say, you know, the Seven of Swords in reverse is about returning back to something to see what you missed, so to speak. It you know, it can be a deception card, but I'm not really getting deception energies here. What I'm picking up more is, what did I miss, or what did we miss, you know, that needs to be revisited around this new beginning. And I feels like because again, it's in the same row here, in the same timeline. There's definitely a new spark. Something's coming alive, something's being birthed in a way. However, I think you're holding yourself back, fire signs, or someone's holding themselves back because they're just not sure yet. They don't feel fully confident. They don't feel fully sure. And it might be that the person who doesn't feel sure is the other person, and you're just holding back and reserving what you need to, like to wait until someone is certain. to be ready to kind of really move forward, or it could be you that's not certain and kind of reserving your emotions, or reserving yourself from actually moving forward from your heart, letting the heart guide you on something, your intuition guide you on something. Tell me about this, because there is a desire to take action here, but there's also hesitation is what I get. Tell me about the moon in reverse. Okay, we have the Star card in reverse. We have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. One more, please. Okay, on the moon. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, there is something getting revealed to you in over the next 2 weeks that or is really shining light on something that I want to say you thought that this is what you wanted. Now, this could have been a month ago, a year ago, a decade ago. I'm not sure. Okay. But it feels like this is something with the Star in reverse. I'm getting like a past deep desire or wish that, or it could even be like how you see your destiny playing out, that you're just not inspired to work in, like you kind of want to like pull your energy out of it. Something around this is kind of coming up for you, and it's going to be revealed to you. And I want to say you may have even been putting it off, procrastinating on this, but something really comes into illumination here for you in the last half of April that kind of is the thing that you're like, you know what? Yeah, I need to pull my energy out of that. It's time to stop putting time, effort, investment. This isn't the path for me, so to speak. I'm not saying it's necessarily tied to this energy. It doesn't feel like it's tied to this. It feels like it's tied to something that might be getting in the way. Now, it could be maybe someone around you that's also having this revelation. Maybe it's the person that you need to work with or that you're coming together with. I'm not sure. It doesn't feel, though, like it's about the conjunction energies. Tell me about the Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay, we have the Knight of Coins, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So definitely it's been going slow. And that's why, like, okay, you have the Nine of Cups. And you have the Ten of Wands in reverse. Okay, there is this new beginning coming in. It's delayed though. It's not here yet. And I think that's why this is going to be your challenge. The great work is because you're so ready to get it going. Like you're so ready. Like I want to see the results of all of this efforting, or like what I've been pouring my energy into, what I've been hoping for. This is something you really want. This is something that you really, really want. And I feel like once this comes through, it really allows a lot of burdens to be lifted off of you. Like it really marks the end of what has been a very enduring time period for you, weighing you down, possibly creating more obstacles than you expected along the way. Something is going to shift around this in the last half of April. And it's something about this revelation helps alleviate this energy. So I'm not exactly sure how that plays out, but let's see the Justice card. Tell me about the Justice card. Okay, we have the Page of Swords and the Three of Cups in reverse. One more on the Justice. And the Three of Pentacles. Okay. There is definitely a heart-to-heart happening here in your future. Like, this is about how, again, this is about getting on the same page. Let's agree on something. There's going to be definitely some talks. I want to say that they're not initial talks, but they're the beginning phases of what needs to happen to transpire. So I'm sure it feels like there's already been talks about this, but there's something about how looking at, okay, are we working together or are we not? Right? Are we gonna build this together, or are we going different ways? Like, is this not gonna be it? And I also get this sense with the Three of Cups in reverse, it's like, it's telling, the energy that I'm getting from it is that whatever this conversation or this new information that's kind of coming forward through the Justice card, which could be about making a decision too, right? This could be about a decision saying, hey, you know, maybe we're both gonna get what we want when we do this together, and that maybe if we don't do this together, we don't get what we really want. There's something about a collaboration or coming together that's really important here and really bringing in more power. Tell me about this Palace of Coins. But this is about like really kind of being very fair and balanced and reciprocal. We have the Strength card in reverse on the Palace of Coins. The Eight of Swords. Okay, straight up, I want to say, fire signs, it feels like outside influences may not be helpful at this time. There's also this idea of like someone feeling stuck or trapped, but they're not really. It's kind of like they've created it to be that way. And it may have to do with not having the support around you financially secure. I don't know. There's safety might even be an issue here where it just doesn't feel safe. And so there's this sense of closing in. Again, it feels like this might be the catalyst though. Whatever this energy is, it feels like it's a catalyst to get you guys there. Tell me the Emperor. What's this Emperor? Final card. What is the Emperor? Oh, wow. Okay. Nine of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Look at that Jupiter energy coming in, which is also playing a role in this solar eclipse. It's a little hidden by the sun because it's too close to the sun, so you can't really, its energy isn't as strong. But, and okay, and that's why I'm saying this right now. It feels like once Jupiter gets out of the sun's energy, so to speak, and the sun continues to move on, which it is already, you know, like it's moving further and further, but it really needs the sun to go a little bit further. I want to say that there's something about that that's going to be helpful, but beyond that, I feel like there is going to be a change. There's going to be a shift where you've been feeling like the struggle is constant, and all of a sudden you're in the driver's seat. You feel empowered. You feel in total control of all of this, and you've got it. There's going to be a major shift that comes in here in the future around this. I'm not really sure what this Wheel of Fortune is going to represent for some of you, but big change is coming. And that's why this solar eclipse is all about powerful change. It's about new beginnings. Something is kind of coming in. So it may feel like there's a little bit of a mini crisis coming in, but whatever this is, it feels like it kind of catapults everything forward too into that new beginning, because you definitely have some new beginnings here. That's a major theme in your reading for sure. Okay, fire signs, that's my reading for you. I hope that's helpful. Let me know, fire signs, in the live chat if that was resonating with any of you. And we will get ready to move on. Oops. Hey, Cormac and Suiterbug, thanks for being here. Oh, Suiterbug, the reading is incredible. Okay, cool. Hi, Bonnie. Hi, Shepherd. You're welcome, Suiterbug. All right, Earth signs, you guys are next. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and Venus, I should say. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, let's shuffle up your deck. Get my Earth signs ready. Earth signs, Earth signs. And again, if you need your own personal reading, or you want to look at how the eclipses are affecting you over the next 3 to 6 months, the soul alignment karmic release session could be really good for you. All right. Oh, it's summer here in Colorado. It's just been like in the 80s. I've been out in the sun like every day, just even if it's just for 30 minutes, getting those light codes, feeling the warmth. Oh my gosh, the sun is truly like the best mood lifter we have on this planet. I should say, from our galaxy. Hey, Cheryl. Oh, I loved your session. That was super powerful. That was a big one. I hope that everything is working its way through you. You're so welcome, sweetie. I love it when big shifts like that happen. Those aha moments are so wild to witness. All right. Let's get into it, Earth signs. Let's find out what is your main theme and what is the potential challenge here for you. What is the main theme and what is the potential challenge? Let's do one cut. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is the main theme of the reading and what is the potential challenge? There we go. Oh, oh my. So much cosmic union happening in the readings. Oh my, I love it. Earth signs. Woo. Okay. The main theme of your reading, Earth signs, is the alchemical wedding. All right. First we had the conjunction for fire signs, and now we have the alchemical wedding. And your challenge is really interesting too. So let's just see what, obviously there's a marriage of energies coming in. I want to say bliss. I want to say happiness. Like there's some sort of celebratory energy around you, Earth signs, in the last half of April. Like a reason to celebrate, a reason to be happy, joyful, excited. Just, I don't know. I'm just seeing kind of, for some of you, tears of happiness. is what's really kind of permeating through. So let's see. The ritual, the celebration, the uniting. All hail the alchemical wedding. The laboratory morphs into a dreamlike dance floor, and all your allies, fellow alchemists, and ancestors are here to witness the celebration. What was once lost has been found. What was once denied has come fully. I'm getting freaking chills down my legs right now, Earth signs. Not because I'm a Taurus or anything, but maybe. The work is often felt as serious and studious, but the alchemical wedding is a moment of levity and lightness. When this card arrives, it is of the utmost importance to mark the occasion. Celebrate, celebrate, celebrate. See, this energy, it's just so palpable. I'm feeling it really moving through me. Honor and acknowledge those who have helped you along the alchemical path. You have come so far. Energy radiates from the uniting of opposites and the redrawing of life's blueprint. The new form has arrived. The unknown has become known. You'll be back to your existential queries and tinkering ways in no time. Now the work is to revel in the miracles. So, wow. Yeah. And, you know, this is interesting. Let me just go into your challenge because enough said. Your challenge is the golden rose, which is just before it. Hold on a second here. Where is it? The secret, the altar, the gem. The rose has long been used as a symbolic image for the summation of alchemy, the outer petals representing the first 7 planets and operations, while the inner petals protect the revelations from unwelcome eyes. But what exactly resides at the center of the golden rose? Alchemy tells us it is a secret, and it is meant to be kept as such. The rose spirals both inward and outward simultaneously. It offers beauty to the onlooker while concealing its inner chambers. This is the complex nature of the golden rose. It challenges the alchemist to reorient their thinking, to devote their work to honoring the secret rather than attempting to become the master of it. Kneel at the altar of the unknown. Cherish the golden rose as it is a model of the self. More will be revealed. I'll be very honest here, Earth signs. For some of you, I feel like you might have a miracle come forward in the last half of April. And you won't understand how it showed up. And you're going to try to figure it out. And like, you don't need to. Just accept. Just receive. Just be happy and celebrate whatever this is. I don't know what this is for you guys, but that's what I get for some of you. For others, really, I want to say this is something to, don't let this go unnoticed, okay? Because this something has to be cherished. It has to, whatever this is going to be, really take time. Like it says, you need to revel in the miracles here, and you may feel the need to just go about your day. Like you may even bypass this. Because I don't know what level this is going to play out for some of you. For some of you, it could be really big. For some of you, it may not be super big, but it's still impactful. But whatever it is, you've got to pause. And you've got to like pay homage almost to like the fact of how things work, like the universe, synchronicities, the divine orchestration of things, like really honor the mystery of how this kind of came about, but also be grateful and cherish it. Is really kind of what I'm getting from all of this. So I'm really curious to see how the tarot cards come out. So let's see. All hail the earth signs. All right, what do we need to know about the past for earth signs? Okay, the Page of Wands in reverse, the Chariot in reverse. Look at that. We're coming up with more reversals just like fire signs did. What else do we need to know about the past? The Wheel in reverse. Something you've been waiting for, earth signs. A long time. Like it has felt stuck. Whatever this is, it has felt stuck for a long time. And maybe you didn't even know if it was ever going to move forward. Okay, coming into the present moment, we have the Three of Cups in reverse. The Three of Swords. Well, this is interesting. The Fool in reverse. And then the Ace of Cups in reverse. The Lovers in reverse. I gotta tell you, I'm getting kind of a secret energy here. Like staying hidden, staying behind the scenes. That might be what I'll be really honest, that is an energy I picked up from when I was kind of reading the Golden Rose, is like, maybe you got to celebrate, but just with a few people. Like you can't just go blast it out to the world, whatever this is. Like you got to honor it, but you can't, it's not something you can maybe share with everyone. I don't know. And there's that Palace of Coins in reverse. You have all reversals except for the Three of Swords. Oh, so interesting. Okay, bottom of the deck, you have the King of Wands in reverse and the the Six of Coins in reverse. Well, talk about throwing the reader for a little loop here, Earth signs. Okay. This King of Wands energy in reverse is talking about someone who's not fully in control, not fully, I'm getting like flighty energy. I'm also getting this kind of hot and cold energy, but it's someone of a bigger presence. It's not a Knight of Wands in reverse kind of energy. It's someone who's, and with the Six of Coins in reverse too, it could be that there's something that they're going through that they're not able to give to you right now. And maybe that's been the theme of why this has all been happening. Why there's been like a pause or a shift, or like you've been waiting for some good news. But it feels like something's coming in. But again, I feel like there might be delays. Like this new moon solar eclipse for some of you guys might be actually highlighting the very, very beginning stages of something really coming together here for you. But it's only in its still baby stages. In your past, you have the Page of Wands in reverse, the Chariot in reverse, and the Wheel in reverse. Do I even have to say in reverse, except for the Three of Swords? You guys know everything's in reverse. Okay. It feels like there was maybe some news that you received in the past that was like everything's kind of not moving forward, or it's a difficult path forward. If it was moving forward, it's just having some struggles. It's not getting the momentum that it needs. And it just feels like it's ongoing, feeling like wheels spinning in the mud kind of energy here. In your present moment here, energy, you have the Three of Cups in reverse, the Three of Swords, and the Fool in reverse. Again, this is what I feel like. I am really perplexed over this Three of Swords energy, because there clearly is something painful coming up here for you in the last half of April. But at the same time, I'm getting with these reversals, everything is happening in a more hidden, secretive way. Like, and I don't mean that in a bad way. It's not like this is, we need to like not tell anyone, and I mean in like in a deceptive way. Okay, I'm not talking about that. It feels, this Three of Cups and this Fool, it's like there's new beginning, there's reason to celebrate, but like I wonder if someone around you is actually going through something painful that you can't really bring this up right now. Like you can't even share with them what's going on because it'd just be kind of mean, to be quite honest. Because that's the only thing that I can really get from this energy. So you may have to celebrate with a few people close to you, keep things close to your heart, but you may not be able to really kind of, again, like blast it out to the world because for some reason there's an incident or something happening that is painful, and it could just be around you, and it could be affecting people around you. It may affect you, it may not, I don't know. It may be even that if it does affect you in some way, that you almost feel guilty for the other good thing happening. Now, in your future, you have the Ace of Cups in reverse, the Lovers in reverse, and the Palace of Coins in reverse. This is all giving me very much, it's happening slowly. So it's not that it's delayed, it's just it's happening slower. It's a slower process. But you've got a new beginning that's really opening up here. For some of you, this could be love. For others of you, this could be a dream coming true. Something is really coming together and it's strong here. And I want to say for some of you, this could even be with the Palace of Coins. This represents your environment of stability, security, long-term investments, possibly your money. This is about building something to give you more security or stability. So let's go into the cards and find out. King of Wands in reverse. Okay, we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. I got an instant message as soon as I saw that. There's definitely some truth serum that's going to need to be delivered here. Nine of Wands in reverse. And the Knight of Wands. Okay. Earth signs. I don't know if this is you. Okay. This might be someone around you. It could be a boss. It could be someone who is in a leadership role of some sort. It could be someone who owns a business. But I'm getting very frenetic energy coming from this card. So I feel like something needs to be cut out here. With the Queen of Swords in reverse, like either there's a really hard truth that needs to be delivered, a very tough conversation that needs to be had, or like it's about basically like if you continue this way, things may not go so well, but if you can adjust, readjust, and make really kind of swallow that truth pill, so to speak, it could be off to the races in a much more favorable energy, if that makes sense. But I don't know if I feel like this is for you. This is you. It could be someone around you. And that's why I'm wondering if someone around you is going to go through something painful. I don't know. Let's see here. Page of Wands in reverse. Okay, you have the Nine of Swords. So yeah, something you didn't get the greatest news about or information about that really was giving you some anxiety here, causing more stress than you'd like. Ace of Swords in reverse. Possibly not the news you wanted, not the truth you wanted to hear. Not the reality that you were hoping for. We also have the Knight of Swords in reverse. There's an energy here. That Knight of Swords in reverse is very it's very reactive. Like it doesn't, it just goes and does things and doesn't think about like the consequences. Definitely acts before thinking all the way through. And I wonder if that's what caused this news to come in. Let's see what the Chariot in reverse is all about. What is the Chariot in reverse all about? Okay, so you've got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, the Page of Cups, and then the Three of Pentacles in reverse. It's like, yeah, things just weren't coming together here. You may have been on like in this with other people, but like there just was an investment, or there was energy invested, money invested, time invested, something here that just wasn't bearing the fruit. It wasn't coming together. I'm just seeing lots of obstacles around this, or challenges, hurdles to jump like over, you know, or hoops to jump through kind of energy. And I'm wondering too, with the Page of Cups here in reverse, I'm getting this energy of dreamer in with their head in the clouds kind of energy. Like I wonder if someone wasn't as grounded down to earth, like just kept being up in the clouds, so to speak. So let me see. Tell me about the Wheel in reverse. There's the Chariot in reverse again. So definitely stuck. Definitely stuck. Wheels spinning in the mud. Your Chariot is in the mud. And we have the King of Swords and the Nine of Cups in reverse. Yeah, like it feels like there was a really good strategy. There was a really good plan. But things just, it doesn't look to me like things were getting executed in the way it was originally planned. And this was causing some deflation. Now, the Nine of Cups in reverse can also talk about overindulgence in things. So I wonder if someone was overindulging in things that they maybe shouldn't have. And that could be anything. It could be anything that really was maybe a distraction. I don't know, because it feels like there's definitely something coming together here, a reason to absolutely celebrate. So tell me about this Three of Cups in reverse. Yeah, the Death card in reverse. See, something isn't over, and it felt like it may have been. With all of these freaking reversals. Okay, so you have the Magician in reverse and the Hierophant in reverse. And I know some people freak out when they see reversals. And they're like, oh my God, it's the bad news. And it's like, no, that's not always the case. Unconventional, not typical, manifesting in ways. Again, this is giving me the same energy that I picked up from originally. Like, it feels like something's coming together in a way that you didn't expect it to, or even conceive the possibility of it, with the Magician in reverse and the Hierophant right beside it in reverse, because the Hierophant in reverse to me very much speaks about unconventional, untraditional ways. And it's about something that's not really, it's not over. It's not complete. It's not dead. Is what I'm getting from this energy here. So there is a reason to celebrate, but whatever it is, again, it feels like you don't know how this is coming about, like, or like the possibility of it. Tell me about the Three of Swords. Wow. Okay. Five of Pentacles, Devil in reverse. Right. I feel like there's an energy around you, Earth signs, that is going through something very painful. Again, the Devil in reverse, the Five of Pentacles, like really needing to battle there are certain demons or challenges here. With the devil in reverse, I'm seeing that there is this breaking free energy, but at the same time, I'm getting a very, I don't know why I'm getting a lost energy off the Five of Pentacles, which is kind of new for me. But it's interesting because there is a sense of hope in this energy. There's as painful as this is, there's also a light around it. I wonder if it has to do with this truth that needs to be said or a tough conversation. Tell me about the Fool in reverse. The Seven of Wands in reverse. The Six of Swords. And the Empress in reverse. I don't know what's going on with all these reversals, guys. It feels very much to me like this new beginning, okay? Again, like I said, this solar eclipse is coming in with a crisis element to it. Like there's big new beginnings here. They're bringing powerful transformations and change, but there is some element of crisis in play as well. And what I'm seeing is that you're going to finally like be able to move on from that. And it's like you're moving on possibly even from energy that where you felt your abundance has been, I don't want to say attacked. That's not the right word, but has felt deflated. You maybe haven't felt your best. You haven't felt, I want to say full with, what am I trying to say here? Like you may have not felt pregnant with possibility. You may be, and I see you moving on from that. And that's what's kind of been like, there is some hesitation here with the Fool in reverse, but I also get that more so for many of you, I feel like this is more of a, I have to keep this on the DL kind of energy. And so it's kind of looking like it's happening behind the scenes, although for you, it's not happening behind the scenes, but to others, it would look like it would be because they don't really know. But there is some kind of energy that's being relieved, like the walls come down, like you don't have to be in this fight mode anymore. And you're getting to move on from that. And that may have been deflating you in some way. So tell me about this Ace of Cups, because it looks like that's where this is really coming in. This is like maybe coming in a little bit more in the future, not in the next 2 weeks, but something is definitely shifting here for it. Oh, see? The Sun card. Tell me more about this Ace of Cups in reverse. Well, you have the Lovers up right now, which is the card right beside it. And then you have the Fool in reverse again. Whatever this is a very happy union, a very new beginning, but it's a little on the DL. It's a little hidden. Not everyone knows about it. So your party might be small, earth signs, but it's impactful. This is a very positive shift. It's a very new beginning. This could be opening the doors to one of your bigger dreams. This could be opening the doors for new love for some of you. Whatever this is, it's very emotionally fulfilling. It brings in hope. And it's about really coming together. There's definitely something coming together here. Tell me about the Lovers in reverse. The Page of Swords. The Ace of Cups. Look at that. I'm telling you, this energy has to be kept DL. Like it's happening. The reversals are almost like, okay, we just gotta keep a hush hush to some degree. Wow. And the Hermit in reverse. Well, for some of you, it feels like whatever this is, you're definitely not going to be alone on the matter. It feels like you're not doing this alone. You're definitely doing this with someone else, or you've got help from other people coming in that is helping you to manifest this or bring this forward. Again, it's like even in your own celebration, you're not going to be alone. Like you've got to be with some people, but for whatever reason, you've got to keep this a little kind of secret. And that's going to be a little tough for some of you. Tell me about the Palace of Coins, because it really feels exciting. That's the shitty part of all of this, Earth signs, and that's not a bad shitty thing to be. It's like, okay, I've got something really decent coming in, but I can't share it with everyone. So, that's to me what's really kind of coming through here, but you do have to honor it. Tell me about this Palace of Coins in reverse. Okay, we have the Two of Wands in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Let me pull one more card. And the Four of Cups in reverse. Perfect. Okay. It's like, to me, you're not missing, there's an opportunity that's possibly coming up here, or you're ready to make some moves. You're ready to make some moves and possibly move forward in a path that, again, it's not going to look very clear to you. Solar eclipses, lunar eclipses, the way forward isn't clear right away. It's going to be a little foggy. And it's so funny because the fog card came out. It was the one card that came out in my pre-shuffle before I went live. And I want to say that it feels like because things weren't spinning in the past, that's almost, this energy is motivating you from the past to even go forward now. It's like, you know what, let's make the most of what I have right now and do this. So you're not going to really know exactly how to move forward, but I see you moving forward, which is good. And again, the whole reason why I put that video out this morning, Death, Destiny, and the Guardian of the Gate. If you haven't watched it yet, go watch it. That video is so important to like already the first two readings. So yeah. So Earth signs, good news is something really cool is happening for you. How big it is, I don't know the impact, but for some of you, it could be pretty big. For some of you, it might just be really nice. The problem is that you're going to have to kind of keep it a little DL. You're not going to be able to share it with anyone or with everyone. And it's because there's something going on around you that is, it's a struggle for someone else. I don't know. There's something around that. So we'll see. Earth signs, please come back into the comments in a couple of weeks and let me know how this really played out for you. How are my Earth signs doing? Should we all just like turn upside down so that the reversals are upright? Is that what we should do? Should I just like turn my webcam upside down and then everything will be upright? Okay. How's everyone? I just need a break for a second. Let me see. You're welcome, Stephanie. Oh, Studabug, you're welcome. Oh, Leah. Keep it to yourself, girl. Keep it to yourself. Hey, Erica. All right. We're headed on to water signs. You guys are next. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You're welcome, Scott. You're welcome, Leah. Hi, Melanie. How's Australia? Your summer is winding down. And you're in your fall. Oh, bring on the money. Bring on the money. Once the nodes in July get out of Taurus and Scorpio, I think we'll all be very relieved about that. Get out of the money signs and get into the individual and relationship signs. Okay, what's in store for my water signs? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. No reversals. No reversals for my water signs. No reversals. If there are, I'm turning the camera upside down and we're going to do this the right way. Everything's perspective. If you don't like the way you're seeing something, just change your view. Right? Oh, it just reminds me of that meme, that tarot meme where like the client doesn't like what the tarot reader is telling them and tells them to reshuffle and do it over again. Okay. All right, water signs, let's find out what is the main theme of your reading. Okay, and what is the potential challenge here for you? All right. What is the main theme here for my water signs for the last half of April? What is the main theme and the potential challenge? Oh, you guys got the golden rose. Secrets for our water signs. Always keeping things to yourself anyways. Okay, and what is the aging death card almost tried to come out? What is the potential challenge here? Okay, interesting. Very similar energy. Okay. Dissolution. Dissolution is your challenge, possibly. So, I mean, I've already read the Golden Rose in Earth Signs. I honestly don't know how I can get repeats out of 8 cards that I pull in total from the night and still manage to get a repeat. Okay. So there's something here about, again, this is about not trying to know everything. It's like, how do you get acquainted with the mystery, with the unknown, and be okay with it, and not try to be Sherlock Holmes and trying to solve everything. There's a need to be okay with some of the secrets of life. I'm not really sure how this is going to play out in your reading. Let me read the challenge, because I'm feeling like the challenge card's going to trigger something for me. Okay, dissolution, surrender, dissolving, formlessness. This is your challenge, water signs. Dissolution is the great alchemical operation of water. Of course. It represents the form being formless, that which is solid dissolving into liquid. In many alchemical texts, it is the first operation and summarizes the heart of alchemy, as in the axiom, dissolve to unite. For our purposes, it is important to know that dissolution involves a dissolving of definitions, identities, and labels. The strongholds of the ego drown in the emotional realm of water. We dive back to the beginning, the prima materia. This operation is humbling and disorienting and oftentimes feels as though the self we knew has disappeared. Who are we now? How will others describe us? When these questions are afoot, the alchemical magic of dissolution is underway. By surrendering to the waves, we unite with the primordial essence and return to our deepest self. Okay, so this is what's happening. This is dope. I'm glad none of you can reach through your screen and hit me because I feel like some of you are going to want to hit me when I say this, because it doesn't feel appropriate to say this in a reading, because I know why you're all here for answers. But you're going through something in the last half of April, water signs, where parts of you are dissolving. It could be parts of your life are dissolving as you knew it. That's not a bad thing necessarily, okay? Things as you knew it could be dissolving. However, you don't yet know where it's all going. And so, again, the video I put out this morning, go watch it if you haven't already, because it talks about this. I had no idea that that video was going to be so appropriate for the all signs. There is something afoot here for you. I will say that, water signs. Something is starting to come together, but you can't know yet. Like I said, don't reach through the screen and hit me. So let's kind of see. There is a process underway for you. There is a process. We'll kind of get some more clarity as the tarot cards come out. So let's see what we need to know about your past here. Okay, we have the Three of Wands. Look at that, an upright card right out of the gate. You know I called it. Let's put that no reversal energy in here for you, water signs. Six of Swords, upright. Yeah, okay. Two of Wands, upright. I have to say, power of intention. All right. Coming into the present energies. Oh, shit. Okay, we have the Five of Swords in reverse. We have the Page of Wands upright. And we have the Eight of Coins in reverse. All right. Coming into the future. Okay. You have the Queen of Swords in reverse. You have the Wheel in reverse. And then you have the Star upright, ending your reading. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Knight of Wands in reverse and the Emperor. I feel like you're really wanting to rush something, water signs, but you can't rush this. The process is in motion. Do not fret on that one. The process is in motion here. And I want to say with the Emperor in reverse, the Emperor underneath this Knight of Wands, is that you're trying to really, it feels like this, okay, you're trying to rush something. It could be someone very important to you, like a masculine energy. This could be about you really trying to, again, like take control of a situation, your life in some area of your life. This could be about you maybe becoming your own boss or getting into a really strong leadership role of some sort. Really, again, like I said, taking the reins of something. And you're trying to, like, you're antsy, like, but it also feels like with the Knight of Wands in reverse, it's also like sometimes you're on it and then sometimes you're not. Sometimes you're really in it and then you're like, ugh. So, in your past, you have the Three of Wands, the Six of Swords, and the Two of Wands. Okay. it really looks like here in the past that you were kind of looking at what do you want to bring in? What are you trying to pull towards you? You're kind of thinking about your future and what it is that you want to manifest. So like what is it that you've got coming in towards you? Or what is it that you want to have coming towards you? And I also see that, there's this energy of like, okay, it's time to move into a new territory. It's time to move out of something that you've been circling the drain on, I want to say, for some reason. But I see like, you're like, okay, no, I'm ready to move in a new direction. And it's a direction that is taking you somewhere you're not really comfortable with, in a sense that you don't really know it so well. And then you have the Two of Wands here. So this tells me that you're looking at, you're possibly looking at different timelines. You're looking at two different options. You're like, okay, what path am I taking? Which way am I going here? As you're moving forward, I don't know if you have a couple options that you're looking at and you're not sure which to decide. But you're looking at portals of opportunity is what I'm hearing. Now, in the present energies, you have the Five of Swords in reverse, the Page of Wands, and then the Eight of Coins in reverse. Interesting. Okay, I see that there is a settlement happening here. That's a really interesting word. I've never used that word before with the Five of Swords, but that's the one that just wanted to come out. So there's some kind of settlement happening, and I want to say it's in your favor. The Page of Wands is always good news. It's something that you're excited to receive. It could be that there's a new opportunity. It could just be that it's just good news in general. The Eight of Coins in reverse, though, I'm feeling like I'm wondering if this is affecting the way you're going to be working. I really want to clarify this card. For some of you, this could be something you might procrastinate on. That's a lot of the energy that I get when I usually see the Eight of Coins, but for some reason, I'm not really getting that. I'm getting more of like a shift in how you work. A shift in how you work. And that's all I can really say. It could be a shift in how you spend your energy, your time, if it's not work. But I'm just seeing, that's what I'm getting from these cards. And then in your future, we have the Queen of Swords in reverse, the Wheel in reverse, and then the Star. Okay, let's face it. The Queen of Swords in reverse is like a no BSer, right? Like it's time to get real. It's time to like cut to the chase. Again, because the Dissolution card is here, I am getting that there is something that's fully dissolving, letting go, being released here. And I think for some of you, this might be a little bit difficult. It could just even be a part of you that you're not ready to let go of. I don't know, but it's kind of like you're going to have like a big, put your big panties on kind of energy or conversation here with yourself, or maybe it's someone else having this conversation with you. I don't know, but this is about you really fulfilling a dream of yours, something that you deeply wish for. And with the Wheel here in reverse, it's like I get this sense that even though something's still in the beginning stages, it's like you can't rush destiny or you can't rush the fates. And we're talking about very fated events when we're talking about eclipse season, right? The solar eclipse in Aries and the lunar eclipse in Scorpio are fated events. And so what's interesting is I'm getting this energy, and this is why you can't know yet, water signs, is that something is fated here and it's coming in, but you're not going to know all of the answers here. But you are going to have enough to move forward with. So there is forward movement. There is some good news coming in here. It's going to shift how you're either working, spending your time, or how you're spending your energy in general. But there's also like a really honest conversation or kind of a release of something here about what you need to let go of in order to be ready for when the shifts of fate come through. And this is about like you really getting your wish, you know, something that you really deeply want. So let's go into the cards and see what this has to say. So Knight of Wands in reverse. What do we know about this? What can we know about this? Tell me about this Knight of Wands in reverse, please. Tell me, tell me, tell me. And again, water signs, if you need your own reading or you want to do the 3-month eclipse reading, you know, there's bookings below. The 10 of Swords, upright. You've been worrying about this for some time. Water signs, you've been worrying about this for some time. Okay, the 3 of Cups and the Magician. All right, you're like, I just want my day in the sun. Like, give me my day in the sun, universe. That's kind of like the energy I'm getting here. And it's just like, when is this happening? Like, there's definitely been some issues that have been weighing on you mentally. Okay. Like, I don't know if you've been having to face some fears or just anxieties, like things have been a little stressful here for you. And that's why you're trying to rush. Okay. But you're going towards something big here with this Emperor card. All right. Water signs, either this is a person or this is you. Okay. Really having full control over your life. And you can't rush it. I know there's this part of you that wants to rush it because I think the mental pressure has been like weighing on you. But this is, what I'm seeing though is whatever is meant to come together, it's going to come together and it's going to be quite joyous and you're going to manifest it. You already are manifesting it, water signs. You already are. It's just, again, we're talking about the winds of fate in a way here. Again, don't shoot the messenger. Okay, 3 of Wands in the past. Okay, we have the High Priestess in reverse. I think that's the first time the High Priestess has come out, period, on all the readings. The World and the King of Pentacles in reverse. You're really wanting to put an end to some sort of instability in your life. You might even like have someone who's just not financially stable around you or isn't showing up in the way that you need them to, whether it's part of like what you need in order to move forward. But you know, you're kind of like, what I see with this 3 of Wands, like you're thinking about like, okay, what do I want to bring in? What do I want for my life? And you know that you're ready to complete something here. And with the High Priestess in reverse, this is like, I'm getting very much like you're no longer wanting to retreat. You're ready to kind of put yourself out there. Like it's interesting because the High Priestess energy, when it's upright, it can be kind of like retreatish. Obviously it talks about your intuition and all that, but I'm kind of getting more of this energy of like, you're ready to kind of be out of this retreat mode. Like you're ready to move forward. You're ready to kind of put yourself out there. You're ready to like make stuff happen. But I do get though that there's also someone around you who's not, you know, the King of Pentacles in reverse, it does give off energy of not really showing up in the way that you need or the way they promised, not fulfilling promises, not like a little bit of missing in action kind of energy. You know, it's like the father who says he's going to be at your soccer game and then never shows up. But what you're looking at is like, okay, I'm ready for new beginnings and I'm ready to put an end to that energy, or like not have it as part of my energy or something like that. So let me see, what is the Six of Swords? Yeah, definitely you moved on from something here. You're ready to like put something behind you. Oh, wow. And as I say that, so you have the Eight of Cups and the Two of Cups. I don't know if you're moving towards a newer union here. Maybe it's a new relationship, or it's just a new thing that brings two energies together, two different energies. But you're like ready to move on. You're ready to move on and allow something else to come together. And this is new for you. This is new for you. Yeah, Two of Swords in reverse. So there's definitely, what I'm seeing here is a very strong energy of moving forward, not hesitating. Let's go. Let's do this. Tell me about the Two of Wands. Okay. Well, you got your Ten of Pentacles there. There's your money card. You're really looking at how to, I see you in the past, you're like looking at your path, like what's going to really give me the most financial security? What's going to help me out in the long run? What does this path look like? What path is it that I take that will bring this for me? The King of Swords in reverse, not really knowing though exactly how to execute it, not having the full plan or the strategy. King of Cups in reverse. And I wonder too, look at all the kings coming up here. It's interesting. I'm getting that intuition. I'm getting intuition from the King of Cups. Like high levels of intuition aren't fully making themselves known to you. And that makes sense with the golden rose here, like of needing to be able to like just lean in, trust, and not know, even though you want the answers. And I feel like your intuition hasn't been as strong, or you haven't been able to depend on it, or it's not performing at the levels that you're used to when it comes to this specific thing. Let me see what the Five of Swords in reverse is about. Okay. We have the Temperance in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Look at all the people coming up in your... What is nice is that there's like I said, there's a settlement energy that comes off of this Five of Swords in reverse. And it's a settlement energy of, it's this kind of hot and cold, because I'm getting very hot and cold energy from the Temperance when it comes to you actually being successful. You really, being seen in the way that you want to be seen. Something about this is reaching a settlement. You also might feel like you haven't been in the spotlight in the way that you maybe deserve. You haven't been given the recognition or the acknowledgement. And I feel like that might get settled in some way in the the second half of April. And it's been kind of, I want to say you may have been impatient about this, but I also get like this hot and cold energy too. Like, so sometimes it's there and then it's not. So that's kind of coming up for you here. But then we're also like getting this really good news, or something's definitely sparking here. Okay, we have the that was the Ten of Wands. Let me see if I can. 1 second here. Oh my gosh, my bladder too is all right. You have the Ten of Wands. So you might be getting some good news here around something that has been a very big challenge for you for a very long time. You've been carrying a lot, and I feel like your burden might get lifted at least to some degree here. So something about your burdens being lifted is what I'm hearing. Tell me more about this Page of Wands. Okay, the Page of Pentacles and the Emperor in reverse. Interesting, because you're... Okay, so something is getting lifted here for you. You're going to get news around this. And I want to say it might have to do with maybe giving you some financial relief because there's some new kind of money energy coming in here for you. The Emperor in reverse, though, what's interesting, though, is like I'm getting, though, that this isn't like the big kind of wow factor energy that's going to put you into this place where you're back into control, but it's the start. Like it's the beginning stages of what's to come. So burdens are getting lifted, possibly could be something to do with your money or your sense of safety and security. For some of you, it could be your health. Tell me about the Eight of Coins. Okay. We have on this, yeah, okay. The Queen of Wands with the Ace of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I feel like something's really shifting here in how you're going to work, and you're going to be... this is a new beginning for you. It's exciting. It could be a very creative process for you. Could have very spiritual elements to it for you. I want to say, though, with the Ace of Wands in reverse, what I'm getting, though, which is interesting, is a little bit of hesitation on your end. And it's not because you don't want it. It's because you're not really sure how to fully step into all of this. Like you're going to, because you have the Queen of Wands here. Like you're very magnetic. You're attracting something here. People are noticing you, which is good because I think this is part of a theme that's going to be showing up here for you in the last half of April, is that you're going to be noticed, you're going to be seen, you're going to be acknowledged. And something is like, you've got the energy to do this, but there is some kind of hesitation here. So you're probably going to have a little bit of an internal battle with yourself about how you shift with this new way and how you're going to work or how you're going to spend your time, your energy, but you've got it. You've totally got this. So don't worry. It's probably just like you might feel a little green about it, is what I want to say. So tell me about this Queen of Swords in reverse. Oh yeah. Okay. Ace of Swords and the Strength card in reverse. I'm telling you, there is a truth that needs to be delivered. There is and when I say it may be a truth that you need to deliver to yourself, there's some kind of honesty that needs to be had here. And it's not the easiest thing to do. It's a bit challenging, but it's necessary. It's necessary. And this is about really changing your reality is what I'm getting. And so there's a reality shift that's coming in here for you. But in order for it to happen, something has to be let go. Something has to be released, right? Dissolved. And that's what can be the challenging part here of your reading is the dissolution. So is it a part of you that has to dissolve? Is it a part of your beliefs that have to dissolve? Is it, the way you think about things, the way you approach things, the way you strategize things, the way you plan things? I don't know. Something around this is going to be a little challenging for you, but you're going to do this because you know that the reality has to shift. And it will shift here for you. What's this wheel? Tell me about the wheel. There's that Knight of Wands in reverse. Again, You cannot rush time. You cannot rush the fates. You cannot rush the fates here, water signs. This has been a very clear message that is coming through the cards. You cannot rush what is coming towards you with the Three of Wands. All right. It's coming. It's coming. I'm here to tell you it's coming. You just can't rush it, water signs. And tell me about the Star. Because you are gonna be getting a little antsy here. Tell me about the Star. What is the Star? Okay, on the Star, you have the Knight of Swords in reverse, the Justice card, and the Seven of Swords in reverse. A lot of air energy coming up here, and I'm feeling that air energy for you, especially water signs. Like, it's not your, no diss to my water signs. It's not your strong suit, right? You're in your feels. You're not in your head, you know? Like, you're not like, you know, you're not the strong, like, organizer, planner kind of thing. And I'm sure some of you are, but you know what I'm saying. You're all about like feels and intuition and like, you know, let me just like glide in there. Let me go in the flow. So, what I'm seeing here is that this thing that you really want, okay, your star, your wish, this is a deep, deep, deep desire of you. And again, this talks about your destiny as well, is that something is finally coming in with this Justice card, is kind of being made right for you. I want to say too that it may happen fast. So, and this is interesting too when I say this, because I feel like you can't rush anything, but then out of nowhere, something's going to come in when you're least expecting it. Now, the other message that I have here for you is that I feel like if there was an energy that really wasn't thinking about what they were saying or how they acted and how that would affect you, I see an apology coming in. I see some resolution, and it has to do with things moving forward in the way that you really want. This is supportive to your dream. It also could be, I'm getting very much Mercury retrograde energy coming from this. And so there could be something that you revisit that could be even a legal document. It could be legal papers that maybe you had rushed into in the past, or there was a rushed process. And now like it's being revisited and it's being made right. And I don't know how that's tied up to what you really want, but there you go, water signs. That's my reading for you. A little obscure, a little not so as defined as earth and fire was, but you know, that's how you roll, water signs. That's you. And I love you for it. I love you for it. All my crabs, my fishies, and my scorpions. How was that, water signs? Did that resonate with any of you as I drink more water and fill my bladder to oblivion when I really just do need to run to the bathroom right now and pee, but I'm going to hold it. I'm going to hold it for you, air signs, because I know you've been waiting a really long time. So just a little, you know, TMI for all of you in the live chat, but just so you know, I'm holding it together for you. All right. Okay. Sarah Lynn, right timing for you. Jenna, Dennis, hello. Yeah, why is it on water signs that I also felt like my bladder was gonna burst? Okay. You're welcome, Dynamite. Spot on for Erica. Okay. All right. Okay, air signs. Air signs, you guys are next. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Again, for all of you, if you need your own reading, if you want to look at the eclipse energy, the eclipse one, definitely do the soul alignment karmic release one, and we'll look at the energies over the next 3 to 6 months for you, what these eclipses are bringing forward. They're pretty big ones, especially because the nodes are getting ready to change signs again, and we're having our first eclipse in a new sign after a year and a half. Okay. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Sun, moon, rising. Suiterbug. You can go, Nicole. I'll entertain them. Oh my gosh. I don't doubt that. I don't doubt you and Dennis would have the whole chat entertained for sure. All right. All right. For the main spread. Hello, Ancient Rosewater. Thank you, Suiterbug. All right. Air signs. What's in store for my air signs? And again, air signs, you know, this Mercury retrograde is going to be agreeing with you. Is it going to be agreeing with you? Wait, is it the Mercury retrograde? No, it's not. I lied. What was I talking about? That was the earth signs. That was the earth signs for the Mercury retrograde. Sorry, didn't mean to get your hopes up. Let's give you a good reading. All right. Let's find out what is in store. What is the main theme of my air signs reading, and what is their potential challenge? All right, for my air signs, let's go. What is the theme of their reading? Oh, I've never gotten this card before. Ooh, fun. Okay, and what is the potential challenge? Oh, okay. Okay, your the main theme of your reading is Earth's heart. Oh, air signs. Okay, let's go in and depth, pulse, marriage, treasure. All right. See? Air signs, pulling it out for you. All right. Amidst our phenomenal scientific pursuits, we have yet to journey to the core of the earth. That's because it's hollow. Okay, we can only suppose what is there. Such is the mystery of the Coverum Terra card, which is the Earth's heart. Okay, it is related to the archetypal image of the cave and the fourth chakra located at the heart. This card appears when there is something blossoming deep within that requires our attention, our tending to. It could be a new love, a way of serving others, or an offering to the planet and its resources. In alchemical texts, Earth's heart roughly translates to Earth is the true heart. The journey of discovery will take you through many layers, slowly revealing her gifts. This is proof of Earth's longing to provide, to teach. You've already felt the pulse of the Earth's heart. Now it's time to listen and to be student of her wisdom. So I feel like many of you are getting called into something much more deep for you. It's going to have a deeper meaning for you. This, again, like I said, it could be a new relationship. It could be a new way of you being of service in this world. How you work with the earth, perhaps, for some of you. And for others of you, this is just really getting to the core of something. Like, for the one big thing that I'm getting from this is about really exploring deeper meaning for you, really exploring how to make your life more meaningful, add that depth. and really get to the core and the heart of what it is that you are here for and what you want to do and what like fills you up in your life. So now your challenge is the gold card. So we have gold, the metal gold. Illumination, splendor, culmination. So this is your challenge, air signs. The alchemist's gold is no ordinary gold. It is not found in rings or coins or necklaces. It is a substance buried deep within the earth, sometimes referred to as gold of the wise. Okay, hold up. Major download just came in for you guys. Okay, air signs. The reason why this earth card is coming up is because you are getting really close to reaching something that you've been in search for. And the thing that you really want requires you to go a little deeper. Don't stay shallow. Don't think. I feel like for some of you, you've been going for something and you may think that you're satisfied with what you have. There's more and there's better. Keep digging. So of course, when you're going through you're digging through the cave, or you're having to sit in the cave, which can be a dark place. When you're going through the dirt, this is like when I talk about like in the Forbidden Journey stuff, is like when we are going deeper into our own shadows and we are going into the places that are unknown, it can be really scary. And so we may hold back. What I'm getting for you, air signs, is whatever this is, don't hold back, go deeper. Don't like let yourself like hang back. Like you've got to go full throttle in to the core of this. Okay, where did I leave off? Okay, it mimics qualities of the metal itself and its planetary counterpart, the sun. It's no wonder gold is associated with the heart. When this card arrives, there is something of incredible value at hand. It is marvelous and rare. Cherish it, get to know its properties and its source. The gold card carries a distinct shadow. If mistaken for a purely physical material, it can lead to greed and excess, causing the alchemists to lose their way. Reverence is the key. I really feel like at the core of all of this, air signs, is that there is something you're going after and you got to go for broke. Go for broke. Don't hold back. And okay, so if this is like a relationship, okay, don't hold back. If you're scared of putting yourself out there, if you're scared of maybe going and taking something to the next level in a relationship that already exists, like it feels for whatever this is, you got to go deep. You got to go deep. You're being called, and this is going to provide you with immense treasure. There is a really nice reward here for you. It's going to be worth it, is what I want to say. So, what do we need to know about the past here for air signs? What do we need to know about the past here for air signs? We've got the Knight of Swords in reverse. We have the Knight of Wands. The Three of Wands in reverse. Into the present energies here for air signs for the last half of April. It's the Six of Coins coming up. This has come up in almost everyone's reading in the main spread. Oh, we have the Palace of Swords. I like that your energy is right in the heart of the spread here. And then we have the Nine of Coins. Okay. And into the future for air. Whoa. Okay, we have the Palace of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Hermit in reverse. Okay. Overall energy. Eight of Swords in reverse, Five of Swords below it. Okay. Wow. Air signs. You are definitely, this is about you getting unstuck, right? Not feeling trapped, not feeling like you can't really do what it is that you want. And I get a sense that you're freeing yourself. There's some sort of liberation coming your way. However, I want to say with the Five of Swords here in reverse, with the Five of Swords coming up here, the energy I'm getting is self-sabotage. And this is what I want to say is like, okay, do you, okay, this is going to sound bad. Don't pull out until it's time to finish. Okay. I don't know how else to say that. I know that's crass. I apologize. But that's what came in, and I got to say it. And what I mean by that is you might quit before like the really good climax comes in where you get the really big thing. Like, again, it's like you think you've got what you needed and there's more ahead of you. Like you're going to shortchange yourself. Don't shortchange yourself. And you are liberating yourself. You're getting yourself unstuck out of something here. But there's an energy here of like, don't rush. Like, no, it's not even don't rush it. Don't rush the completion, or don't like, don't pull out before you're supposed to. Okay. Just don't pull out. Go deeper. Okay. I just gotta stop. Okay. So I had to say it because of the Earth's heart. Don't hate me. I know you're not. I know you're all probably like giggling in the live chat. Okay. It's about, going straight to the core. Okay. You got to get to the center. That's where like all the good stuff is. When we talk about like, the Reese's peanut butter cups, or like, the Cadbury cream eggs, like the good stuff's in the center. Like, okay. So, all right. Okay. I bet you Cormac wished he stuck around for this one. All right. In your past, you have the Knight of Swords in reverse, the Knight of Wands, and the Three of Wands in reverse. So I see here in the past, definitely there was spontaneity. There was, I want to say, there was definitely a lot of passion. There was excitement here. There was readiness moving forward. There was definitely action taken here in the past. Definitely action taken. But I want to say something may have not been so well thought out, like, or maybe was executed prematurely. I can't help it, guys. I can't help it. Okay. So, and it's caused possibly something for what you really wanted to not fully come into fruition yet. It hasn't really arrived. Or maybe it gave you pause to reassess something. But I want to say it was purposeful. I do feel like it was purposeful. So it wasn't like a bad thing. It may have needed to happen, but maybe a little premature. Okay. A little premature action going on there. Okay. So in your present situation, the energies here for the last half of April, we have the Six of Coins, the Palace of Swords, and the the Nine of Coins upright. So all upright here. I love this energy for you, air signs. I see something coming towards you, and I see that you're going to have a lot of mental support around you. So, it could be in the form of people like really, I don't know if it's giving you good advice or giving you, it feels like advice perhaps, but you got people around you in your corner that are supporting you from a mental capacity that you need. Again, it could be like in that helping you make decisions on something, or how to move forward or execute. But I see that you're receiving something here. Again, I want to say this. This is a good thing. Whatever is coming towards you, it's a good thing. Just don't stop there. There's more to come. And I do see that you're going to be feeling very good about yourself. You're going to be feeling very successful. You're going to be feeling like you're finally in this place of acknowledging the work that you've been doing. All of that. However, there's more. So in your future, we have the Palace of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and then the Hermit in reverse. So There is something new coming in here that is sparking you on a very deep spiritual levels. What it feels like for some of you, it could even be creative, artistic. Okay. But there's a lot of excitement here. You've got 4 wands cards in your spread, as well as 4 air in your spread. So oh, look at you. No water. Okay. You have so much supportive energy around you. There's something that is, I feel like you're going to get some sort of, how do I say this? Influence. There's something that's going to influence you from the outside that is either deeply spiritual or creative in some sort. It's exciting, and it allows you to know that there's something more to go for here. Okay, that there's even more opportunities, and it's an exciting opportunity. I feel like it's what you really, really want. And you're no longer going to have to be doing this alone. With the Hermit card in reverse, I don't feel like this is something you have to do alone. It feels like you're going to be able to come out of your shell. You're going to be able to really kind of put yourself out there in a way. Like, this is not something you're going to keep hidden. You're not just going to keep it to yourself. Like, this is something to actually like spread the love with people around you, the world, something in that way. So, okay. Dennis Lindsay, this one will go on Nicole's greatest clips for sure. Should I make a little short out of it and post a couple different shorts? Yeah. All right, let's find out. Let's clarify. The 8 of Swords in reverse is your overall energy here, air signs. Okay, the 2 of Pentacles. The Hermit in reverse again. Have you been really needing to come out of your shell here, air signs? Like, maybe you've been kind of going back and forth on how much you can put out into the world, like what you're capable of, how much can you express, how much can you really like do. This is like really asking you to go for it all. And you're going to get more meaning out of it. You're going to get a deeper sense of meaning, more fulfillment this way. Tell me about this 8 of Swords. One more. Okay. And the Emperor in reverse. So I feel like you have felt like things have been a little out of control, or maybe you felt out of control. Something is felt out of control. And it's about like you getting yourself out of a situation, or at least when I say out of a situation, it's not the right words. It's about you kind of getting yourself out of a feeling of being stuck or trapped or unable to move forward in the ways that you really wanted to. And you've been kind of going back and forth on how to do this. But ultimately, you know that you have to really put yourself out there. You have to go for it. And I think when you go for it, though, you do feel a sense of out of control. It's like, well, this is a little more than I was expecting. This is a little more than I anticipated me for handling. But I want to say you've got this. I keep being brought to me sitting in the river during my first psilocybin journey, where like I wanted to leave because the energies were so much. And the water said to me, no, we need you to stay because we need you to get comfortable receiving more than you've ever received. That's what keeps coming through to me for you guys, air signs, whatever this is. It's like, there's more for you, but you have to be willing to go for it and to be open to it, to receive it. Tell me about the Knight of Swords in the past, in reverse here. What is this Knight of Swords in the past? Okay, the Knight of Swords upright. Okay. The Tower in reverse. Ooh, okay. Okay. Did you make a rash decision or a knee-jerk reaction because of something that unexpected happened. And so you rushed into something without really thinking how it was going to play out. And maybe it just didn't kind of pan out fully the way you wanted to. I don't feel like it was so bad altogether. But there was something that like maybe you lost sight on something because there was a lot of pressure of circumstances that were almost like you had to react right away. You didn't really have a choice, is what I'm seeing with this Knight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, that's the big thing, is like you felt like you didn't have a choice at the very least, or you really didn't have a choice. Like you had to make this, you had to take action in this way. Okay, so tell me about this Knight of Wands. Oh, well. You have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse with the Ace of Cups. So you were really excited. There's like definitely something new here. This could have been new ways of making money. This could have been just a new opportunity around money, your job. But also we're talking about dream fulfillment here. We're talking about filling your cup up. We're talking about, you know, like bringing in something that's going to actually fill your heart up. And that's what we're talking about. We're talking about the Earth's heart, the cave also, but then gold as well. Like this is about really kind of, there's something here that you were passionately excited about and you took action. There was action around this. Opportunities here. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse though, it wasn't fully stable yet. It wasn't able to take full roots. Tell me about the Three of Wands. Or just didn't get planted in the right pot is what I want to say, if that makes sense. You have the Devil in reverse on the Three of Wands. Okay, there was something that needed to be released here, why things weren't coming in the way you wanted to. It could have been about needing to, again, the Devil talks about being stuck in bondage to something. You may have felt trapped by something else and you needed to free yourself from it. You may also just needed to free yourself from your own fears or your own judgments or own discouragement. Again, like the self-sabotage energy that I was talking about. Tell me more about this Three of Wands in reverse. The Six of Wands in reverse. Okay, something didn't actually, it didn't reach the levels of success that you wanted to, and it may have not just turned out exactly how you wanted to. And was it a complete flop? I don't necessarily think so. Maybe for a couple of you, but I don't feel like it was a total flop. But there was something about this that didn't really fully turn out the way that you were hoping it would. And I think it's because there's another aspect that was getting in the way. And that's what I see you in the past here working to release that. I don't know if you have a fear of success or a fear of being seen, acknowledged. I don't know. I just feel like I need to say that for someone out there. Okay, tell me about the Six of Coins coming up into your present energy. Okay, we have the Three of Cups in reverse. The Fool. And the Six of Swords. Okay. Something is going to be gifted here to you, or you're receiving something, or there's something that's kind of definitely being balanced. But I do feel like a lot of you are going to be getting something. You're going to be receiving something here. And I want to say that it feels like it's something from this past. It is tied to it in some way. But this is offering you a big new beginning and a way for you to move forward now. Which is great. And I'm not saying don't take it. I'm just saying don't stop there. Okay. Palace of Swords. Okay. So I love that this card has come out. You've got the Hangman on the Palace of Swords. So like I said, you've got someone or people around you. Your environment is very supportive to you on making decisions, giving you advice. And I feel like you're going to also get a new perspective. Someone is around you is going to help you see a new perspective on something that you need to see. That's going to help open, I want to say, It's going to open the path ahead of you, or at least the portal in how much you can see. Tell me more. The 10 of Swords in reverse. Okay, it's going to relieve a lot of stresses that you have. Whatever fears or anxieties you've had, you're going to get a new perspective on this, and it's going to allow you to move forward and continue in that way. So you've got support around you to help you with that. What's this 9 of Coins? Okay, the Star card in reverse. The World. You are definitely feeling a sense of achievement here. You have the Page of Wands in reverse and the 6 of Cups in reverse as well coming up. So as I look at these cards, you are feeling really great with this 9 of Coins, okay? There is something about you feeling very independent. You're feeling very proud of some sort of success that you're going to achieve in the last half of April. The problem is okay, there's not a problem. You're definitely achieving something with the World here. However, again, I want to say don't stop here, because your full dream hasn't fully come in yet. There's more. And what I want to say too is that it feels like something that the 6 of Cups in reverse and the Page of Wands in reverse, I'm getting that energy of it's not here yet. So there's more good news coming in here that's tied to the 6 of Cups energy. Now, whether this has to do with children, this has to do with perhaps something you've desired as a child, like a dream that you had as a child coming true. It could be something that is very much past life energy that is needed for this lifetime that's going to be coming through when you receive it. I don't know. There's something around this that you're going to get some sort of, there's more excitement down the road for you. So you are celebrating in a way in the last half of April. You're feeling good. But I want to say you can't stop there. There's more to come. And so enjoy it, definitely, but don't cut yourself off at, like there at the knees kind of thing. So tell me about this Palace of Wands. The Death card in reverse. I feel like there's something you haven't been able to let go of that's really, you've been meditating on this, you've been possibly even doing healing around this, and it's revealing itself to you in the future. I want to say that, again, there is some sort of deep spiritual influence around you. It could even be like otherworldly, I want to say. That is around something that you haven't been able to let go of. I want to say you've been dreaming about it, possibly. You've been even meditating on it. I don't know. But it's something's getting revealed here for you that you've been needing. So that's what's coming up here in your future. So let's see what this Ace of Wands, because this is what it feels like. It feels like it's the Ace of Wands. And that's why I like this Page of Wands in reverse. Like this is an Ace of Wands energy, but it's kind of delayed. It hasn't come in yet. So here it comes in your future. Okay, you have the Knight of Wands in reverse. Page of Cups. Air signs, I'm really feeling this is something that you've had as a childhood dream. This is like a dream of yours, or something that you may have like thought about when you were a kid, or it has an element of like dreamer energy, okay? That's kind of coming in here for you in the future. And you have the Seven of Cups. Something's going to open doors here for you. You're going to have more options. And this is why I want to say you don't stop. You've got more options coming up that you're going to want to possibly seize. And when it comes in, it's going to come in really fast. This is going to come in really fast. And I want to say for some of you, you may not even see it come in. Like it might take you by surprise, or it just takes you off guard. But there's something here that's, it's a new beginning. It's a new opportunity that, again, could be of the creative or artistic endeavors. It could be deeply spiritual in nature. It excites you. It definitely excites you. And I want to say that excitement is so important. You need to have that. Let's see what this Hermit card is. Okay, we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. Tell me about this Hermit. The Empress. You are... and the Five of Wands in reverse. Okay, I gotta tell you that wherever this is taking you, you are going to be like no longer conflicted. You're going to have so much certainty and so much clarity around this. Like when I look at this Queen of Swords energy, all I get is like no bones about it. Like you don't even have to like think about it. You just know it. And it's like, there's something where you feel so fulfilled. You feel so, in your element. It's like, you've created something that you're birthing and creating here is really kind of magically coming not towards you, I should say. It's not coming towards you. You're birthing it, you're creating it, and you've reached it. I want to say, your heart energy is very important to all of this. When you're going into the core, it's like you really get to the essence. You're going deep into what it is, who you are, what it is that you want. And with the Five of Wands in reverse is what I'm getting is that like there's whatever conflicts you've had, or if there's been any drama around you, it's all getting released. It's all getting like evaporated. That's getting let go, which is really nice. So, air signs, that's my reading for you. You got something really cool coming in. Just, you've got something even cooler coming in after that. So don't pull out too soon. Okay. The joyride is not over. So, okay, guys, that is my readings for all of you. Again, if you need your own personal reading, links are in the description below. I am also suggesting it would be a great time for you guys to get the eclipse, kind of look at the eclipses and how that's affecting your chart. I do that in the soul alignment karmic release session that is below this video too. So that might be of interest to you to see how to navigate the next few months of these eclipses coming through, because there's big energy here. Again, this is one of the most intensely powerful energies of the entire year is right now. So learning how to work with these energies and navigate these energies is of, always going to work out for you in better regards. So guys, I love you so much. Have an incredible evening. I will get the timestamps up eventually. Your girl needs to go to the bathroom and let the bladder out. All right. I love you.